What's up, guys? Back with a new video. It's on the road. What's up with it? Tell them what's up.
Start of a new week. It's Monday. Get some new trains in. Try to push what we're doing. So yesterday we did some privates, and Cart led the session with the kids. So kind of want him to talk about a little bit about his approach and what how he tried to show the kids, what we wanted them to learn yesterday.
Okay, so basically, been trying to improve our methodologies using some influences from Maya. Basically, a lot of influence from Maya and a lot of what we see on the videos, but whatever. It's personal experience. So one main thing that Maya told me was once you see the problem, then that's the thing that you focus on until you move on to the next thing. For example, in instruction, we were going over mount, right? Maybe dealing with the frames and basing was the first strategy or obstacle we needed to overcome, because our kids were getting to mount, but they weren't actively attacking anything. They could hold the spot, but they weren't going for attacks, which I mentioned to them that they could save energy if they had finishes when they got to dominant spots, instead of having to keep switching positions, racking up points. And yeah, they're in domination, but if we can get to that finish, we can save energy for the next match. So the first problem was trying to pin the arms or grabbing the head and walking the elbow up, looking for arm bars, Kimura traps, gift wraps, back takes, those sort of things. And then the second problem was the person's foot getting trapped, the person in mount. So one of our kids was doing it instinctively, but Maya showed us this, just little windshield wipe preemptively to block your leg getting trapped. So we showed them those two problems. We made them aware of those two problems, and we kind of showed them some ways they could try to deal with it. And yeah, they're having some success and they're working the position. So we can ask for as coaches, right?
I like that. Yesterday it wasn't really a technique per se. It was kind of we tried to do some of that active drilling, yeah, kind of showing them explaining to them the goal. So Cart broke it down good. He had 3 steps, right? Okay, try this first, we play with that, try this second, play with that, try this third, and then at the end you made them do all 3, yeah. So that was a good approach, yeah. Okay, so we had a, so the one thing that I was thinking about too, right, is that sometimes the kids progress at even adults, they progress at different rates, yeah. Some catch on a lot faster, yeah. It's like some of them have like instinctively, yeah, like what you're talking about how one of our kids does things instinctively, yeah. Kind of want to talk a little bit about that. Keep going. So yeah, one of our kids, he's got really good instincts, and a lot of things that we see him doing, we don't really teach him, but he's talk to the mom, and she talks a lot about how he likes to do puzzles, and he must be seeing patterns or things to do, yeah. So he's that kid's really good. I see as long as he stays interested in it, he has a very good future ahead for him, yeah.
And then we have kids on the other spectrum that it takes them a little while to catch on, but they keep putting in that work, and we can see progression in their skills and how they approach it. So it's not always about all these big, awesome, amazing things, right? Just always looking for where the little wins are and make them aware of it. Sometimes you need to hear, okay, you're doing pretty good in your closed guard here, even though in your mind you're just like, oh, dang it, just holding the guy and holding him down. Well, that's step 1.
Yeah, so even sometimes, like we have families that have one, two, three, even three kids. Yeah, so all their kids have different levels of progression. Sometimes they don't accelerate as fast as the others, even though sometimes the one that has the least experience, you can see the most gains or the most potential. You know, they have different paths and different potential and abilities. So as a parent, you just gotta be patient. Yeah, like we can see it because we're kind of looking for specific things. Sometimes the parents can't see it. Yeah, so try to go easy on the kids, right? I mean, if they're goofing off and not paying attention, that's one thing, but if they're trying and they still can't get it, that's different, right? We see that as long as the effort's being put in, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, and it's small gains. One of our students, right, one of the girls, she's probably the least jiu-jitsu savvy at this point, but I set a couple goals for her at the tournament, and I said, okay, I don't care if you win or lose, but I want you to focus on these two things, right? So she has this bad tendency of like turning away. So instead of turning into the person as they're getting their guard passed, she'd turn away. And not only that, she's flexible, so her leg would like turn in these weird directions, and Carter and I would always be like, oh, that looks kind of scary, like it could turn into an injury. So she focused on that. I didn't see any of that, and then she always tends to just fall down and let people just get on top, so she didn't do that. So I told her, good job, you know, you accomplished the two goals. You never win a medal, but you accomplished the two goals we were after. Yeah, so the progress, yeah, is what we're looking for. So I think Naga is probably the next big tournament that's coming up. So I think that's about 5 weeks out, I think, 5-6 weeks out. So this should be a good one. Everybody's kind of ratcheting up for that one. I think we'll have a bunch of people from Concept going to be competing as well. I know Carter and I probably would like to compete, but most likely there's nobody realistically in our bracket. So coaching again. What do you think, Carter?
Yeah, we're excited to go out to Naga and see Hawaii Jiu-Jitsu, man. Just gonna keep watching it grow and excelling. Just see where this is gonna take us all, right? That's all we can do. Sit back and watch. Enjoy the show. Osa.
So yeah, we love tournaments because it gives the opportunity to record and watch the students as they perform under pressure. Yeah, you can drill all you want. You can have rows in the gym, but the true jiu-jitsu style comes out in the competition. Yeah, so that's a good checkpoint for where your jiu-jitsu is at. So we always look forward to the tournaments. We love attending it, coaching, and having fun. So looking forward to that.
We love seeing all of our small man fam support out there when we go out into the scene. So we really appreciate all your guys' love and support, all the kind words when you see us and tell us what's up. Hey, we're just two normal dudes, right? I'm 25 and he's 63. Yeah, so we're just two normal dudes, son and dad, doing jiu-jitsu, doing what we love, and trying to spread good vibes.
Yes, sir.
Os.